Okay, just tell me your name.
My name is Julio.
Okay.
Zavala.
And how did you come to occupy San Antonio?
Well, I just hear from my friend that he was being part of the movement right here, and I called him just to find out what was the main goal of the Occupy San Antonio. And I also been watching the news of what's going on in New York and Atlanta and in California and all this, and I'm kind of since I'm a worker, I don't identify myself with being a type of percentage, you know what I mean? For me, it's more of a class war. It's the working class against the bourgeois class. So for me, it's more of that rather than a percentage, because in reality, for me, it doesn't work. Even if the rich 1% or even the 1% of the 1%, like the Donald Trumps and all the rich people, right? It would not work even if we get 30% and they keep 70%. It will still not make a difference. It will still be really bad. If we start talking about since the industrialization, right? We've been losing jobs. We've been losing healthcare, we've been losing social security, we've been losing benefits, and nowadays people that have their jobs, now they have to work harder, they have to work longer for less benefits or no benefits at all, and they're not allowed to protest or say anything because there are 1,000 applications right there behind you. We're ready to take your job for less money. So this is a well play by the bourgeoisie to play the ethnicities, blacks against brown, white against black, instead of being a racial war. I mean, it's a class war between the workers against the bourgeoisie, and unless we recognize that we need a party that represents the true interests of the workers, we will not be able to secure a better life for ourselves or of our next generation. We've been seeing all these movements since the 1950s and 60s when blacks were trying to get social and liberties and all this, right? But in reality, what they were asking for, right, people in the north already had it. So when the civil rights movement moved into the north, they find out that black people over there, they already had those rights that they were asking in the south, right? So, but they didn't have equality, such as housing and better jobs and equality and all that, because capitalism is based on the exploitation of the workers, and their number one aim is just profit. And as long as we keep producing we keep producing things for profit, the attenuation of that shadow will not change the substance. Everything is based on exploiting the working class, exploiting to better divide the worker movement, and that's basically what I see. The fact that we need not just occupations and encampment, but we need representation. We need our own party, and that's what we need.
Okay. And what do you want to see from the local movement? I know you were disappointed that there weren't more labor representation and different.
Well, right now we need the workers to actually realize that there is no third party that represents the workers. We only have two parties here in the United States, and they both represent the capitalists. How can we talk about democracy in a society where the workers don't have that democracy? We only have the democracy of the bourgeoisie, and the number one line of defense is the cops, the jails, the judges, the armed forces, which are them to defend the rich people, not us. So in a society divided by class, democracy just works for the bourgeoisie, not for the proletariat. So that is my problem.
Thank you, William.
Thank you very much.